Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, September 13th. A lot going on in the world of weather. Heavy showers and thunderstorms ripped through the Mid-Atlantic region last night. Strong cool front is pushing off the East Coast this morning. Much cooler and drier air will invade the region during the day today on an increasing flow of northwesterly air. And it'll be quite cool by tomorrow morning in the Mid-Atlantic region with the 40s likely in many locations. Meanwhile, the tropics have several areas of interest, and heavy rain is continuing this morning out in the southern Rockies. They've just been inundated with flooding rainfall, especially in the foothills just to the west of Denver. This is the current radar loop. Still some more showers and thunderstorms in and around the Denver region. This is where Denver is located, just to the northwest. Boulder, Colorado has been extremely hard hit. In some areas, 6 to 12 inches of rain has fallen over the past couple of days, with major flooding in areas like Boulder in the foothills. All of this due to deep tropical moisture riding up from the south to the north and upslope flow on the eastern range of the Rockies. Combination of the two, the deep tropical moisture and the upslope flow, has caused some unbelievable rainfall amounts, and unfortunately there's more rain in that area this morning. The threat for heavy rain will diminish as the day goes on, and especially this weekend, although there still will continue to be a threat for showers and thunderstorms throughout the weekend. Now, any additional rainfall will contribute to the runoff as the grounds are extremely saturated, so flooding concerns will continue for the next few days. The good news for the southern Rockies is that much drier conditions will develop early next week and warmer, and it looks like it'll last for several days, so drying is coming to the southern Rockies region, but not until early part of next week. Well, the Atlantic tropical scene is still quite active. Here's a broad view of the players on the field right now. Hurricane Humberto kind of weakened a little bit overnight. It's a minimal hurricane right now with sustained winds at 75 miles per hour. Gabrielle was actually downgraded by the National Hurricane Center. Actually, I believe it probably should not have been downgraded. It looks very healthy. Actually looks stronger right now than Humberto. We'll look at the satellite photo in a moment. This is likely a tropical storm. In all reality, it very well could officially regain status to a tropical storm. It is headed towards Nova Scotia, should affect Nova Scotia, especially the eastern half on the day Saturday, with some heavy rains and some strong winds. Meanwhile, another tropical depression here, number 10 in the southwestern part of the Gulf of Mexico. That could very well become a named tropical storm, Ingrid, as it works its way into the northeastern part of Mexico. There'll be some heavy rainfall associated in that part of Mexico and southern Texas over the next couple of days from Tropical Depression 10, which could turn into Tropical Storm Ingrid. Also, finally, there's another area of concern right in this region right now. Not a tropical depression at this point, but it's yet another area worth monitoring over the next couple of days. Well, let's look at a couple of close-up visible images of Gabrielle and then Humberto. This is tropical depression Gabrielle. Again, I think it very well could be tropical storm status. It looking rather healthy, actually strengthened over the last few frames. Here's Nova Scotia right in this region right here. The center of Gabrielle is somewhere in this region right here. Should affect Nova Scotia tomorrow, especially the eastern half, with some heavy rain and some strong winds. It will not affect the New England region, as that strong cool front keeps it away from the U.S. northeast coast over the next 24 hours or so. That cool front is sweeping off the east coast right now, and that will kind of help push it towards the northeast, towards the eastern part of Nova Scotia. And here's a close-up visible satellite image from the Penn State EWOL site of Hurricane Humberto. Again, it weakened overnight. It has sustained winds now at 75 miles per hour. Could very well weaken to tropical storm status over the next couple of days. Still in the far eastern Atlantic. Looks like it will not affect the U.S. mainland as it gradually heads to the northern Atlantic over the next few days. Well, let's get back to the U.S. Here's the latest surface map for the U.S. A strong cool front that caused some heavy showers and thunderstorms up and down the East Coast last night is now sweeping off the East Coast. Still some showers behind it, scattered showers. Certainly cannot rule out a shower along the I-95 corridor. A little bit more likely up in the higher elevations to the north and west, places like central and northern Pennsylvania, for example, could have a few showers. Quite a stiff north to northwest breeze will develop. Not breezy at all this morning here in the I-95 corridor in D.C., Philly, New York City, but that breeze will pick up in just a couple of hours, and it'll be very noticeable by the midday and afternoon hours out of the northwest, bringing in cooler and drier conditions. Strong high pressure here in the over the western Great Lakes will slowly move to the south and east over the next couple of days, controlling the weather here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Meanwhile, deep tropical moisture flowing into the southern Rockies right here, continuing to cause some showers and thunderstorms in that region. That, combined with the upslope flow right here in the eastern edge of the Rockies, has really helped to produce some massive rainfall amounts, up to a foot in some cases in the foothills of the Colorado Rockies. Meanwhile, a little bit warmer conditions setting up for Southern California today, and that warming trend will continue this weekend. Well, let's take a look at the radar loop from the Penn State Ewald site in the northeastern part of the country. Lots of showers and thunderstorms up along eastern New England. That will pull out as that front pushes off the coast right now. And again, a few scattered showers setting up here. Upstate New York, upstate Pennsylvania. Certainly cannot rule out a brief shower making it all the way down to the I-95 corridor during the day. It'll be a mix of clouds and sun. A noticeable pickup in the breeze out of the north to northwest, and cool and dry conditions, especially compared to the past couple of days, and it looks like comfortable conditions will continue for several days to come. Well, let's wrap up with a look at some computer forecast maps. This is from last night's Zero-Z GFS computer forecast model run, and we'll look at tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and then Sunday morning and Monday morning. By tomorrow morning, nothing but high pressure here over the Great Lakes, the Midwest, and northeastern part of the country. A refreshingly cool day. Temperatures will actually struggle to reach 70 degrees in some of the I-95 corridor locations after mid to upper 40s in many of the suburban locations of the big cities along the I-95 corridor. Probably the coolest day so far this season. Meanwhile, still some moisture out here in the southern Rockies as tropical flow continues, although that threat for showers and thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow will not be nearly as widespread as it has been for the past 48 hours or so, and certainly do not expect any of the heavy kind of rainfall that they experienced over the past couple of days. Meanwhile, way down in the south part of this forecast map, lots of rainfall here headed into the northeastern part of Mexico, with what could turn into Tropical Storm Ingrid, and some of that rainfall will spill over into the southern part, extreme southern part of Texas. Here's the forecast map for Sunday morning. Still high pressure dominating the scene here in the northeastern quadrant of the country. It'll get a little bit warmer on Sunday compared to Saturday, but still quite comfortable with comfortable temperatures and humidity levels. Yet upstream, there's yet another Canadian high pressure system on its way, with another strong cool frontal system showing up here across the Great Lakes. That will head towards the Mid-Atlantic region for the early and middle part of next week. Meanwhile, here is what very well at this point Sunday morning could be a tropical storm Ingrid, as it's just about to move into the northeastern part of Mexico. Again, from extreme southern Texas on south into Mexico, they could have some heavy rainfall from that tropical system. Finally, here's the forecast map for Sunday morning. Another strong high pressure system over the western Great Lakes with cool air associated with it. The cool frontal system will be moving through the early part of next week, reinforcing this pattern of cool and dry air into the northeastern part of the country. There can be a shower associated with that next frontal system late Sunday or Monday in the Mid-Atlantic region, but for the most part, very nice weather pattern setting up today and continuing right through at least the middle part of next week. Not nearly as much rainfall out here on Sunday in the southern Rockies, and again, they will become quite dry beginning Monday and warmer, which will help in the recovery part of this situation in the foothills of the Colorado Rockies. Meanwhile, some heavy rainfall in the northeastern part of Mexico and extreme southern Texas on Sunday from that tropical system that is now in the southwestern part of the Gulf of Mexico. So a lot going on, and that's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.